Hello everybody, welcome to your live watch along of Chesterfield versus Woking in the National League. Hopefully you guys do enjoy the stream. Like, sub and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Guys, get your question in, and hopefully, guys, you have read the message, the pinned up message, which is, please do not be racist, do not show abuse as he has some problems. He is a friendly guy, have fun all, and swearing will not be tolerated by any means in this chat, or you will be timed out or hidden. So, make a note of that, folks. Why should I give you a mod? There's no need. The game is going to be kicking off very shortly between Chesterfield and Woking. Chesterfield versus Woking in the National League. Hope you guys do enjoy the stream. The other results we have got for you folks, I'm going to read them out for you as follow. We have Halifax versus Barnet in the National League, which affects this game. In the FA Cup replays, Sheffield United versus Wrexham and Fleetwood Town versus Sheffield Wednesday. In the Northern Premier League East Division, we have Pontefract Collieries versus Dunstan UTS and Cleethorpes Town versus Grantham Town. So those are your three fixtures for today that will be going across the top of your screen. I'll let you news up. Alright. Guys. The song that is on the channel is not mine. It's by a band that are based in Liverpool called... I can't remember what they're called. Sorry about that, whoever band it is. It's a band based in Liverpool. They are an alternative rock and alt pop group called... Let me go, because I want to give them the credit they deserve, which is From Inside. They are an alternative rock and alt pop group from Liverpool with their new single called Let Me In. I did a lyric video of that song, folks, for you guys to enjoy. And it's an absolute banger of a track. They got a brand new vocalist into the band. And also, guys, if you hear anything in the background, that is just the pre-match interview for the game. I think that's pre-match is Woking manager and the manager of Chesterfield. Here's the assistant manager Danny Webb for Chesterfield, talking about his thoughts on the upcoming game against Woking. So guys, put your question in the chat, guys, and subscribe. I urge you. Hey, Dan, listen to this message. Please do not be racist. Do not show abuse as he has some problems. He is a friendly guy. Have fun all. And swearing will not be tolerated by any means in this chat, or you will be timed out or hidden. Folks.
Evening.
Oh, hello.
How you doing, mate?
Doing all right. Give me one tick, folks. The game's about to start, but hey ho. I've been busy setting stuff up.
Plus a work ethic which these teams have fought up front and they give you a hell of a tough game. So, you know, after that game would have had Barnet, Bournemouth, Woking.
I hopefully in the other game, folks, Sheffield United go and smash Wrexham shite.
And the message to the fans heading what will be a tough game in the National League.
Just keep doing
Puts
it.
them in their blooming place.
Sometimes it feels like
Because here we
everyone
go with good luck.
lift the team. Sometimes you've got to lift supporters.
I'm going to need it.
It was so pleasing the other night when we beat Auckland in the end because it was a bit of a flat night in terms of the performance, but
So,
got the 3 points right in the end, and it's in the
James, you need to put your headphones on.
lights. We start well, getting off their seats.
why? It's only for you. It's only for you.
Because they can hear you talk through your chat while you're talking.
But Jamie Hewitt's with, as is normally the case at a couple of weeks ago when Chesterfield beat Altrincham.
Shove your TikTok off your ass.
But those last 2 defeats in Northern have probably meant that they're real big news tonight against Woking.
Yeah, I think so. A big game, big goal for both teams. To be fair, Phil, I mean,
Oh, for you guys.
the main
Guys.
game and we wanted.
I have a pinned up message up there for you guys.
A big turn these next few months.
Abide it, follow it,
To get top spot. I mean,
or
hopeful
you
win every
will.
game, obviously, but, it'll be a big turnaround. The way
But Dale go away.
Week in, week
You've
out,
already
so,
broken the rule, and the stream's literally 6 minutes old.
I think now we have got to really third place. Look at a 2-game shootout, a game at home, and then I'll get through that one, and then
So guys,
a massive
we
game
got
in the
some.
final, so it's 2 to win. So it's
We
really
got some. What is it? We got some.
2 defeats. And,
We got some scores up on the screen for you. If you guys want me to go through them again for you, if you've turned up late, we have one National League game for you, which is Halifax versus Barnet. In the FA Cup replays, we have Sheffield United versus Wrexham, Fleetwood Town versus Sheffield Wednesday, and we're also, I thought, they're actually playing tonight, so I thought I'll do this. So let's have a laugh at Grantham Town, who are playing Cleethorpes Town, who will beat them hopefully, and Dunstan UST away game at Pontefract Quarries. UTS away at Pontefract Quarries, because I thought, spread it out and it's interesting.
I think if they get the point,
What?
they'll probably still be happy, but you look at their away.
I'll go through them again for you guys. I'll go and do it on here. So see, National League, we have Halifax versus Barnet. The FA Cup replays are Sheffield United versus Wrexham, Fleetwood Town versus Sheffield Wednesday, Northern Premier League East, Pontefract Quarries versus Dunstan UTS, and Cleethorpes Town versus Grantham Town shite.
After Saturday will be about bouncing back and showing people what we're really about, because the first half of the season. 95% of the performances you could, and the results, because we've got points total up to now per game. You'd probably have took this.
We are now just waiting for the game to get underway, folks.
We're doing better at the moment. But
Well, I've picked up the fixture list for keeping an eye. It's this Chesterfield Woking match. I guarantee it's not. I think they've not that from when it was originally postponed.
on social media, I think.
Yeah. Spyrights, Coverman in goal, King, Palmer, Grind, Horton, Oldacre and Banks in front, Mandeville,
So, fingers crossed, folks, that we have some good results today.
Moss, Cuthbert, Wilkinson, Casey at the back, Anderson, Daly, Kellerman, the former.
We don't want any boring 0-0s.
Chesterfield in blue will be kicking off and will be kicking right. Referee Lewis Smith get away the cards. The card stands for Cardinals, because that's their club. They've got card white hard shirts, sort of Rover style on the front.
The game is underway, folks. Chesterfield versus Woking.
So, a throw in, which Brandon Hutton.
I do apologise, folks, if the audio, well, I'm going to keep an eye on what's going on in the game for you, folks, does a bit cut out. And that's not from my end, it's from what I'm listening from their end, which is sometimes tends to cut out quite a lot, because it's all new.
local area. Horton. Moving for it, but he's played it infield towards. Look at that, 4 players around Dobra. The second he got that ball, Jamie, wasn't it? He's played it to King for his first touch back after missing that one game. He's got 9 bookings, of course.
Yeah, he misses one game. He misses one game and we get battered 3-0. No, we actually lose 1-0 to Boreham Wood.
Back to Toverland, who saved the shot from Illisam Saturday, but didn't hold it in the little ran for putting from a yard or two.
Yeah.
This ball goes all the way through to the green kitted Craig Ross in the opposite goal. Let's hope that's
One thing I will say is not really disrespectful, or anyone don't be disrespectful about the earthquake that's happening in Turkey. Hopefully he gets well, Christian Atsu, because he's actually ex-Chelsea, so. And that guy literally about a day before literally scored a winner for his club. And then he goes to nearly having his life cut short.
Well, Chesterfield fans, it was straight away. I was talking to club secretary Pete Whiteley before, and he predicted 5,500 crowd or so. There or thereabouts.
Boo! Even though they got inside, but it's like I'm surprised somebody said they bought the league like they did with Wolves.
Over on the far side, what, 120 Woking fans or something like that? Which is a long time.
Yeah, I've got the audio is for the Chesterfield game, but on my actual TV is for the Sheffield United game. So I can just so it's got no sound on it for that game, but it's so that at least I've got something in the background I can glance at and see what's going on, sort of thing. So guys, if you see me going mental, which is not Chesterfield scored, it's because Sheffield United scored. Because I think my uncle's at that game as well. But one thing I will give Wrexham is they've sold out their allocation for a Tuesday night game from away at Sheffield United.
Yeah, it's Chesterfield, to be fair.
Here we go.
First minutes have looked Dobra and quite sharp, closing the ball down, but no, put it down on the floor and pass it yet. Looks like a ball change.
Thanks, Mem Cream and Mr. Quinns. I know I'm a good man, but I don't accept people in this chat accusing me of being a wronging or even abusing me when I haven't done or said I respect them so. I expect respect back. Expect respect back. But then they've just gone and literally ridiculed you again straight away afterwards, saying, "Bet you're used to that as a Chelsea fan." That is just a snide, cocky comment.
Dobra is in the middle. He was on Saturday with Mandeville in the middle. Is in the middle.
No.
I suspect that's to run out.
Oh yeah, Jan, where did you get your name? Oh, that's actually quite an interesting question when I came up with that name. Someone actually helped me. Someone who I knew actually helped me with that name. And it was also because of someone who I watch on YouTube. I thought, I'll go with that style name, but not the same. So I went... Because there's an actual YouTuber called Berzinger. So I went Jamwinger. What? And also, I was going to ask you about the player that you sent me, because I've never even heard of him, and where's he played for? Because I was trying to find... That's the name. The name rang a bell, because I think I have heard of him, but I don't know if he's just played for Wednesday or played for anyone else. I tried googling the player that you said, the second one, but there's literally no information on him whatsoever. Because if they played in if any players have played in the football league, then it'll be more easier to find who they've previously played for, because it's a lot easier to find. He said I was talking about the 0-0 draw thing. What? Oh, folks, it's a goal. And I do apologise, folks. I do apologise, folks, if you don't hear anything in the background. Because it was supposed to be audio commentary from Chesterfield versus Woking that Chesterfield do themselves. But there's always going to be technical issues. Yeah, so I could tell there was something going there because it was a bit crackly and going on and off, and now it's gone off. So it's, but they're very good at relaying to people who are watching, listen to it. Yeah, I definitely know. I definitely know two of them because they're around the area where I'm from. Alfred is just a couple of miles out. Michelov is literally a couple of miles going the other way. I only know two of them because they're literally in the region of where I'm from, so I'm very clued up with the names. That guy's a legend. That guy is one of the best managers in British football. I'll say that out there, that doesn't get the respect he deserves. Because that guy's known for his outbursts. Here we go. I'll tell you guys. This guy, I think, I'll give you the information on how the goal was scored. Because I'm not really knowing how the goal was happened. Because here we go. It is Woking taking early lead. Oh, great. A deflection of Grimes allows Reece Brown to pass across the box to Pedrick Amon, who slots on from 3 yards out. So literally, Grimes is to blame for that. And folks, it's Chesterfield 0, Woking 2. No, because you always got to have faith in your team, no matter what form you're in. Have you realised that we could even go 5th tonight? Because Barnet are only 2 behind. Go! No! Oh, Sheffield United nearly scored, folks. First one was a calamitous from Grimes because it deflected of him, allowing the player to put the ball across the face of goal for this basically a 3-yard tapping. Please don't say this is even worse. No, because that and you know what makes it even worse. But you want to know what's even more annoying? Grimes is captain. He's our He's captain. Oh my. Woking double their lead. A mistake from Ash Palmer allows James Daly to round the keeper and slot home. But I'm not going to blame Palmer. He's only like his 3rd or 4th game for the club. This guy's got more experience than anyone in his team. But he's got to try and gel into a side which is different players and a different defence. Hopefully, folks, the audio gets back up and running. I knew knew that as soon as from the Barnet game. I knew it. Because I was checking in advance, seeing what could happen if we don't win.
Great tackle from Dobra. Obviously, he's the danger man, but I didn't see what went off over there.
Oh yeah, this
Coughlin cleared the ball. Their guy went down. I don't know what doing. I didn't see anything.
Oh, we scored!
I think it's Jermaine.
No!
I haven't seen that he was down. I was checking over Dobra, so both.
Even if we lose, folks, I hope you got, hopefully for the stream's sake, we actually do score, because you then get a reaction and a highlight of the stream for the channel. So
We're only in the 12th minute, and it's Chesterfield 0, Woking 2.
I think the Wickham managers.
Let's check some scores while we're here, folks. See if anything needs to be updated.
To calm down, not be too frantic and play football. But if you're the Wickham,
It is Barnet 0, Halifax 0. And Chesterfield 0, Woking 2.
I came past the coach and said, "Don't call them Dog." And I haven't. I called them Wickham. So we're all right.
Well, you've done what you said.
I've done what I said. But he'll be saying,
And
obviously keep it as tight as you can.
it's still
On it at the back, to be fair.
Pontefract Quarries and still 0-0, and Grantham Town are 0-0,
If they get the
folks.
third, it could be the killer in the game, to be honest.
Yes. Have we got another Crew Alexandra on our hands? 2010-11.
Yeah.
So
Craig Clay.
5-5. 3-0 down after a blink of an eye, wasn't it? There. And Craig Clay scoring his first senior goal right at the end to get a 5-5 draw. I think I take 5-5 now. There's a substitution going to be made, and it is for Woking. Because clearly the man over on the far side, I think it was Jermaine Anderson, has not recovered, and well, he says he's coming on for number 30, but I don't think they've got a number 30 in the team. So anyway, it's Jake Hessenthaler come on, isn't it? We know that. And I think it's Jermaine Anderson.
If Halifax win, at least something good's gone right tonight. Halifax 1-0. Thank the Lord.
I think Nick's doing the PA tonight. He's just checking because there is no number 30 on the.
Thank the Lord.
Pretty sure it's Jermaine Anderson.
We have a goal for you guys to actually put on above the screen, on top for you.
So number 19, Jake Hessenthaler from a footballing family.
Yeah, they have. And sometimes it will go off. It's not go off. It will just go off. But then I just got to go. Then it's not gone off.
Defensive penalty area.
Yeah, 'cause I don't want to put it too loud.
Yep, Jermaine Anderson's confirmed as being the man that has come off.
Because like you say, all that needs to hear it is me.
For Daly, I think he's certainly. Yep, there it goes. So the danger man who got the second goal is in the book. I don't think he'll clip his wings, but it might mean he might not play all 90 minutes.
Yeah. Who wants to listen to this pile of shite?
Made one, but it was for an injury reasons. The ball headed away from the free kick by Scott Cuthbert. Then
Go on, Sheffield United, score please. If you do, Wrexham, you're gonna get smashed.
Creamy yellow they are, and Cuthbert gets there ahead of Dobra, and Dobra does seem to have got definitely a number 10 role, but a free and Quigley's shirt being pulled off his back again, and no foul being given. It didn't quite fall for Mandeville, cleared away, one in the air by Banks, but he
Come on, Chesterfield, actually do something for fuck's sake.
And there's foul against Banks on. This time it was on Reece Brown.
Like that.
Down the left-hand side.
Good man,
Well,
good track record, but just when not at the moment.
Side, it's over on the far side, so in these early minutes it makes that identification. We've not quite got used to what they all look like yet. And
Funny.
we'll know who they are by the second half. They're playing at the moment, and it's played long by Coughlin towards Quigley, and Quigley's chest to chest with Cuthbert there, and Cuthbert made a slight backward movement, but the ball bounced.
See what questions you.
Craig Ross, 15.
So guys, keep putting your question in the chat, like, sub, and subscribe if you are new to the channel.
The scorers. Ball delivered away by the goalkeeper, not quite one in the air by
It's 1-0 Halifax, and yeah,
two.
and some other goals in the National League is Maidenhead United 1, Southend 1.
Finds Dobra in a fashion, but he's crowded out, and well, there's some scrappy head tennis going off at the moment as The substitutes start to warm up just down in front of us. Ryan Shackelford, Mike Jones, Tim Akinola all warming up. And the ball on the halfway line picked up by Jeff King to Grimes. Plays it short to Aldeggy. Finds a bit of space on this near side with Horton, but he's still in his own half. Up to the halfway line for Colclough, who's had...
Oh, come on. Do something for crying out. Sodding loud.
The Brazilian sweeper keeper. Who's got Brown in front of him. And then Banks to Palmer, back to Coverland, and now Grimes on the edge of his own 18-yard area. He's being pressed. He pings it up forward towards Dobra, but he's beaten in the air by Moss, famous name in these parts. But this is Dan Moss, the right back, but it's turned over by Chesterfield, just overhit for Colclough to run to by Banks there. He saw the run Colclough had made, and Colclough had got behind his marker, but it was always just a little bit too hard, Jamie Hewitt.
Yeah, just a few yards in front of him, and obviously this time of year with the pitches.
Oh, that's a ball. Ooh, good shot for Sheffield United there, folks. That is a ball. Oh, no one got there for Sheffield United, folks.
Whacked into the Chesterfield box by Amon, but there was no red and white kitted players there. And clearance by King, strikes Daly, and goes out for Chesterfield, throwing 15 yards short of the halfway line on the far side of Chesterfield right. And well, looking across at the Woking fans, 3/4 of them at least standing up at the moment. They couldn't have dreamt for a better start.
Dreamt for a better start? We basically gave him 2 goals on a freaking plate.
Down at their place last season had that phenomenal goal, didn't they? From Saidu Khan from inside his own half that put them in the lead, and then Woking just bossed the rest of the match and came out easy winners. And a long clearance by Chesterfield, and you might gather from a few bemoaning supporters that's gone into touch for a throw-in to the visitors. Right down in front of us, and Moss will take it.
That's a ball! Come on! Oh!
Down the right-hand side, one in the air by Horton. Back to Moss, though, who flicks that up with his left foot. Palmer heads it forward, but it's
God, if we're making mistakes and conceding 2 early goals against Woking, we'll literally concede 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 against Notts County on Saturday.
For Amon to chase, and well, he does really well to keep that going out for a goal kick, put it out for a corner right.
That is literally going to be not good. It's going to be an absolute nightmare. But I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
But
a lot of pace.
But also, I wouldn't be surprised if after all these crap performances, because it's a big boy coming to town, they actually decide to actually put on an actual performance. I wouldn't be surprised.
They're winning the battles. They're winning the battles all over the pitch at the minute, which will delight them.
Wait! And
they'll just want to keep doing that all the
that's good
personal battles
for them. Oh, because they need to win.
Throw it down the right hand side, and it drops in for.
Because you have seen in some leagues where you might be having a rubbish season, and suddenly you might have a big like derby game coming up, and you decide to actually put on your best performance of the season.
It's left back territory, and Dobber again.
Knowing our luck, I know when that will happen, and then we won't perform well in other games.
He's got a hot temper, hasn't he? And sometimes it's if you foul, just stay down and don't react.
Have it! Stop moaning, Paul Mullen, and fucking play. That's why I don't like it, because you're a moaning mini.
A bit of discipline. Niggles, leave a foot in.
If you're getting pushed to the floor, get up, continue playing, and do what you do.
The way things are going in this game, so it's frustrating, but they've really got to keep the discipline and keep everybody on the pitch.
Collins ball up, one in the air.
Or if you're getting pushed off so easily, get back on the weights.
Played forward, and Chester will get a throw in, a challenging from Cuthbert on quickly out for a throw in. The one thing for sure, I know it's still only 20 minutes into the game.
Guys, put your question in the chat, like, sub, and subscribe if you are new.
Yeah, I don't think they can with their pace. The pace they've got in the team, they'll be looking to put this game to bed in the first 45 minutes, I think.
Horton crosses from the left-hand side.
Don't say that!
Quite fine Mandeville, cleared away by Woking up to Porregamond.
Because if they do score, I'm blaming you, commentator Shy, for your jinx.
That was a really good play for King, and Chesterfield have got a corner out of that, and that was a little bit of Woking for the
Because
first time really guilty.
Because I'll definitely have a go at them for being a jinx.
Yeah, the first bit of hesitation really, and you can see the older centre half. He's experienced, knows where to be, but when people get at him and the ball's
Here we
at his
go.
feet, he's not the
Priestley
confident.
flicked in from close range after another good spell of pressure. So he's basically like scored a tap-in.
By Craig Ross there.
Yeah, the keeper again will be expecting to save it, I think, because I didn't have great power in it. But
Come on, lads. Come on, we need to get a goal for crying out loud. Absolutely pissed off right now.
Interesting.
Short corner, Dobra plays it to
Go on.
Horton. Oh, and his cross isn't a very good one.
Ah!
Rushed that. And there were plenty of potential at that far stick to aim for, but he just got his foot a little bit on.
Yeah, you wouldn't expect that because, as you say, his crossing this season's been pretty good, pretty on the money. And,
Well, also a crap shot from Sheffield United.
And a nice little layback.
Should have hit the target. That's what we missed.
Just outside that 6-yard area for someone coming, but he got way too much on it. He'll be disappointed with that. So I think I'll be
No, it's Halifax 1, Barnet 0. Scant consolation just at this moment in time. Maidenhead 1, Southend 0. And in the FA Cup, Sheffield Wrexham.
If anyone just score, please let it be Joe Quigley. That guy needs to have a bit of release.
Chesterfield playing this
Role of the guy who can't score.
Skied by Coughlin, not a good clearance from him, and Woking pick it up, turn it over, win a throw. So well, there comes a time sometimes when you're 2-0 down at home that maybe you just want to get it up forward a little bit quicker. And I know you want to stick to your principles, but if the principles aren't working, and well, when I say the defence, it's really Palmer looks a little bit wobbly today.
Come on.
But the defence as a whole, you know, it's collective responsibility, isn't it? The defence as a whole has been woeful.
Yeah, and as you say, playing out from the back's fine, but you look at Woking and they are on the front foot and they are chasing down as soon as we're trying to play it out from the back. So you've got to have a plan B. And
fuck off!
That's not working. Let's use the other plan. Poor clearance.
Bullshit.
Yes, and well, Chesterfield got to throw it out of that, but it could have been worse. The clearance from Palmer had 8 yards. It went forward straight to a Woking man. He was so surprised he didn't control it.
Yeah. That might have been his control. It was like the second goal.
Oh, and the throwing miscued a little bit, but quickly held it up for a moment, but couldn't lay it on. It's whacked away by Woking. I think we might see a little bit more willingness to whack it away at the back by Woking at this stage. Now they've earned that 2-0 lead. Coughlin rolls it short to Grimes, plays it out to Horton.
Just our luck, we'll have a ball in the back of the net and it won't be given.
He's got a man on him, who's Jim Kellerman, plays it across field, and it was neither for Oldacre nor Barnes there, and it's turned over by Woking once more, breaking down the right-hand side in the shape of Moss, and well, she tried to run around the outside of Horton. The ball went on the inside.
Go on! Oh! Sheffield United, he scored again, folks.
The passing so far from Chesterfield is just been non-existent. That was a good ball, mine, from Oldacre to Mandeville. He turns, but he's forced to hold it up on the halfway line. And Oldacre again plays it out to Horton, so an opportunity for Chesterfield in the 25th minute to try and build an attack once more. But good pressing from Reece Brown.
Guys, put your questions in the chat, like, sub, and subscribe if you are new.
Instantly the ball comes back to him by Oldacre to not lose the sort of inertia of the initiative of the move that Chesterfield were making. Back with Palmer. Straight away he's pressed, so he has to play it back to Coughlin. You are listening to 1866 Sport live with National Windscreens, a local company with a national network. It is Chesterfield 0, Woking 2. Amond on 6, Daly on 8. So, played forward to Banks by Oldacre, but straight away he's got somebody breathing down his neck. That's means that, put a ball into Dobra, has it nicked off him by Rowan Ince, and it's now with Moss once more, breaking down the right hand side. He's got Colclough for company, plays it in field towards Brown. Brown's on the edge of the box, gets a left-footed shot in, and he was always going wide from the moment it left the inside of his left boot. Goal kick. But again, Chesterfield making it far, far, far too simple and easy for Woking.
Yeah,
We'll definitely make it far, far too simple for Notts County. They'll literally maul us to fucking death.
Swamping round, not letting us play through midfield. And when they do win the ball back, which they're doing, great touch.
Yeah, Quigley's lovely touch, plays it forward. He's got overlap on the left. Colclough. He's got double.
Quigley, don't give the ball to him. He can't score a knocking shop.
Mix at the area at the moment. Oh, his cross doesn't quite come, but it's come to Colclough. Blocked at source. Cleared out to Horton. Now Oldacre's got options to his right hand side.
Get the ball to Quigley and he might score. I highly doubt it, but he's the only striker we've got on the pitch.
Offside position. He's back with Banks via Oldacre and now Mandeville. 3 red and white shirts around him. He's played it forward towards Quigley.
Come on, do something, you bunch of idiots.
Battle that through to Mandeville, and that's going to be offside towards King. And he should have played it out to Banks.
Bugger off if you're offside.
King had made far too much ground, and well, it was obviously going to be offside. It's gone out for a goal kick, no flag given because King couldn't get close to the ball. But better.
Yes, a good touch from Quigley up front, brought players into play then, and Colclough got in a good chance, but
Juventus 1-0 up, folks, against Salernitana. 1-0 at Juventus.
Woking had the defenders back in the box there, and they're going to defend for their lives now because they know if Chesterfield get the next goal, especially before half time, it'll be game on.
That might be who might have scored it. I'll be surprised if he's not.
Goal kick nodded back to the man who took the goal kick, Craig Ross, by Luke Wilkinson. Short sleeved.
The goal scorer is Dusan Vlahovic.
With him quickly just looking across at the line and saying, "Come on, make him take it a little bit quicker."
I didn't know he takes penalties.
Strike me that he was trying to waste time. He was just looking for the right ball, but it's frustrating when you're 2-0 down at home. You just want everything to.
Nice to can't believe Salernitana got a Jower in goal.
Coverland puts that up into the air with no blue shirt underneath that, headed away by Wilkinson. Good win in the air by Grimes. Good turn by Colclough. It's been wrestled there by Moss, and the ball. Ooh, Moss goes inside.
Bogba's not even in the team.
Dobber there, but the throw-in has been given to Woking. Certainly Dobber in the wars.
Yeah, he went for a ball that I don't think he was ever going to win there, was he? But he just wanted. I think he wanted to make his presence felt, and he didn't seem to come off too bad and didn't roll around, did he? But
Grimes got a goal kick out of that. No,
Come on, Sheffield. Actually do something, you bunch of crap players.
That was a goal kick. It did look as though it was a challenge from the Woking man that put it out rather than a kick from Grimes there. But it is a corner, the first for Woking.
From where we're sat, that looked like a goal kick to me, and I thought the ref was biding his time, trying to make his mind up. And to be fair, if he's not 100% sure, he's got to give a goal kick really there. But he must have been sure he's closer than us. And
come on, United.
On this near side here.
Oh, Sheffield! Go on, Sheffield United! Go on! 2 goals, the cunts! Oh my God!
Right side of corner in front of the.
How have Sheffield United missed that?
Colourtronic stand left footed in swinger towards the
And he just decided to be a greedy youngster and go. So his name would not been light, so I thought I'll go for it. When if he passed it to a player, he would have just had a tap in.
And the defender for Wickham, who had gone round the back stick there for Woking. I keep saying Wickham, Woking. He didn't.
Yeah, the teammate who was running next to him literally is having a go at him.
It was a good job it was straight at Coghlan, because that was a good chance to go 3-0 up.
So it's the same again, same corner again, same target area.
How has McAtee missed that?
More aware about it, and well, there's a Spirite down with a head injury. I think it might be Palmer. I can't quite see from here, and the Ben Parker called on.
United! Win, please. But fam.
Definitely in that group of players.
Oh God, a goal, folks, which we do not want to see. Barnet have scored.
FC Halifax down 1, Barnet 0, Maidenhead United 1, Southend 0, Oldham 0, Dagenham and Redbridge 0, York City 1, Solihull.
We would have had a Sheffield United goal, but Youngster decided to be greedy.
League 2, Crewe 0, Leyton Orient 0, Doncaster 0, Tranmere 0, it's Vale 0, Accrington 0 in League 1.
And Chesterfield, can you please get a goal?
In the FA Cup, Burnley 1, Ipswich 1.
Much more likely than sense.
Two Sheffield sides.
I'll be long in my grave before we score another goal. Nah. The last time he had a barren run without scoring, it took him 14 games.
The whole crowd of players. I think Ben Partridge still treating the player, and I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is, because I've looked round and not spotted him anywhere else. If you know what I mean.
No, do not let Wrexham score. Do not be bottlers and let Wrexham score.
Pairs having words with each other. King and Mandeville. In the first part.
Oh, thank the Lord.
Great understanding. It is Ash Palmer. He's running off now. Looks as though the doctor
Oh, you're giving it.
is going across to have a look.
Definitely don't let Paul Mullen score again.
Go through some concussion protocols, but Chesterfield are down to 10 minutes. A drop ball to Woking, and they've watched him just like a corner, and it's picked up by Chesterfield. And Mandeville's at the back there, so a man down.
Come on, Chesterfield. Get one goal in, and then the goals will start to flow.
There was a bit of afters there. I followed the ball through, Jamie, so I don't know if you saw anything, but the referee's awarded a free kick to Chesterfield, and I think it was Rowan Ince who was the offending party.
Come on, Chesterfield.
And is Ben Partridge been called back on? The referee, no, he's okay.
And that guy didn't even.
Well, there's definitely something like
oh,
the referee clearly
Our top goal scorer is Jeff King.
No,
From right back.
See it. I was hoping we were going to get a good bounce and a bit of a break.
And I thought I'd be saying the right back's top goal scorer.
Pull on quickly, and you can hear from the crowd that a free kick
Our right back's top goal scorer.
awarded. I think that's ended a run of
Jeff King.
1,248 fouls on Joe Quigley that have not been given.
Well, the first one
He is.
that he didn't give was probably worse than that, because he had about 2 armfuls of his shirt on the first one. That one was a foul as well, but that's
you got
the first one, like you say, that we've got. And
Well, the World Wrestling Federation are making.
Yeah, because Jeff King's on the right, and you got Horton, I think, on the left, and in the middle is Palmer and Grimes.
To Banks on the right side, he just can't quite get it under his feet. The goalkeeper comes
And the
to
ones
feet of the
and the
Chesterfield
ones who've made the both mistakes for the both goals were both of our centre backs.
Kick by King flicked to Banks, who started his run from 20 yards back, timed it to perfection, but he just couldn't bring the ball to him.
And then it's going.
they were playing a very
Then it
hard
goes
line,
Oldacre,
walking
Bank,
there, and,
Oldacre, Banks in mid.
probably wandered offside, but you say Banks started really deep,
And then you got
and
Oldacre, Banks, Mandeville, then Cole Clough, Dobra, and Quigley.
Oh, Coverland's getting a. Oh, it was passed back to him by Palmer, and Coverland with 2 players around him trying to dribble it around him, lost it. It's played back into the centre, and it's 3-0.
It's 3-0.
3-0
Oh my
to
fucking
Woking.
god!
And that was all about just being absolutely stupid on the edge of your 6-yard area.
That, do you know what's even worse?
Chesterfield deserved to be punished for that football. That was ridiculous. That was.
They've even said that the play had no need to pass the ball back to the keeper.
The players who can do things like that, and I don't like criticising players. I don't like seeing.
One of the players is just getting criticised right now by
Don't like
commentators because he's literally, it's his
he's
fault
gonna
we're 3-0
take it
down.
tonight because he's cost the 3rd goal.
And it's
And that's
Ryan,
put the game to bed. I mean,
no, it's Ryan
you know,
Goldclough. And he's supposedly, he's a striker.
3 Mount Everest to climb to win this game.
Jim Kellerman, the scorer.
And
And you know what makes it even worse? Do you know what makes it even worse?
With Ollie Banks, who I would expect.
And this is what makes it worse. Ex-Chesterfield player Jim Kellerman has just scored.
Go straight down the other end and do that. Well, that is ridiculous. That is. Chesterfield deserve to be losing this game the way they're playing, to be honest.
Need to think easily now. That's the only way forward. Team that beat Woking on Saturday. That 3-0 down, and the aforementioned Will Evans.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's have a read of this for you guys.
John Pemberton, wasn't he? He was the temporary manager at the time. 3-0 down.
Mistake from Coverland leads to a dangerous cross from Kellerman, unmarked in the area, who heads home.
I think that's just because he takes risks, and when he makes a mistake, it's going to cost. It's going to cost every time, and it's.
Praise to the gods. Praise the.
Woking again.
How? Come on, Sheffield United.
Minutes to half time. You listen to 1866 Sport live with National Windscreen sponsors since 1984. And Coleman on the ball again receives it back and kicks it towards Quigley, but he can't get his head onto it. Goes out for a Woking throw.
And I can see the frustration with the keeper, to be totally honest. I mean,
Good
when we
times,
used to
though.
play, I know it was a long time ago, different sort of football, but we'd have got crackers with the keeper for that. You know, the defenders would have gone absolutely balmy. And to be fair, if I was Fitzsimons, I wouldn't be happy because I don't think he's done anything wrong not to be in the team.
No.
To be totally honest.
No.
And I'm not criticising the manager in any way. I don't like to criticise the football club, but I don't know what he's done wrong to be out of the team.
Criticise Paul Cook, the guy's a twat.
To the original postponed Notts County game, Fitzsimons was ill and Coleman was going to play, so I think he played the next game, and that was it.
There's one thing I'm going to blame Paul Cook for. Fitzsimons, when he was goalkeeping, he was getting clean sheet after fucking clean sheet.
Of course,
As soon as he's got dropped out of the team, we're conceding goals willy-nilly.
For that was a frustrated challenge from Ollie Banks.
Even the commentator's gone and said that, saying why is one keeper all of a sudden just been outed like a click of a finger,
What's happened in the first half?
and he's been
Now people get
getting us the
frustrated,
results.
cards come out, people miss the next game. Now you've got to see if there's any possibility of getting anything out this game, but then you've got to look at
Yeah.
the next one, and there could be players missing if they're getting frustrated and just kicking out like Ollie did there.
Shit!
So free kick.
Because he picked the wrong fucking keeper! Big Fitzsimons! You both twat!
The scoreline that none of us were expecting. Oldham 0, Dagenham and Redbridge.
I'd be to the point where I might,
Oldham
at this point, I might even think I might not even get to half time with this stream.
played in, and Coleman catches it, and well, he runs into Cuthbert.
Nah!
All those visions of
Sheffield United! Oh, fuck off, Sheffield United twats!
Colclough. Almost visions of the Callum Burton sending off against Ebbsfleet there, because it was almost the same sort of scenario, and I just thought, oh, is Coleman going to kick out again? But he didn't. At least that element of his game he seems to have got under a bit more control. Not lashing out, as it were. He, like Dobbs has been doing, tends to go down on the floor and count to 10, I think. Throwing to the Spirates over on the far side. Well, Chesterfield got
But like I was
but,
saying to you a little bit earlier,
not quite so slim chance. They do need to get something before half time. And it's played up towards Quigley on the right hand side, right wing position. Cleared away by.
But there's one thing I can say, because we have seen it in league seasons before, where teams have played shite, and then all of a sudden they come to like a very big game, and then all of a sudden they get just one lucky result.
Played out to Horton, and that was an overhit ball from Grimes, wasn't it? Gave Horton very little chance. Chesterfield got a throw, only to Woking throw, but that was just wellied by Grimes at Horton. When Horton was, it didn't need to be a quick pass; it just needed to be an accurate pass along the floor.
It's like
It's exactly the same team.
Big on possession, big on passing, but it's got to be an appreciation of pass. The pass from the player to the other player has got to be so that the other player can control
and
it,
then,
get it out his feet, and people around him. They've got to appreciate when you're passing the ball to someone else.
literally, there's been
helping them out, and that just put him in trouble. It was right.
Oh, what is it?
What
and there's also
Working cleared away.
Yeah.
By the left foot of Palmer, high up into the air. One in the air by Mandeville, who second headed to it, but it's still bobbling around until it's brought down by Dobber. But a tackling from Woking, played forward long by Horton. It was a clearance ball rather than a pass ball. All the way through
last season.
Before Quigley could intervene, and a low trajectory ball.
But the other thing, what?
Over on the far side.
But the only thing is, you can't help when one person.
One in the air by Palmer, but straight at another Woking player.
But a lot of people. But a lot of people do got to give us a little bit of sympathy that the player nearly had his career ended because the challenge was that bad. That's what's up.
And
he nearly wasn't even playing football. So he's lucky. I think he got like a leg break or something, and he managed to came back quick. Go on! Oh, you offside. Yeah.
On the edge of the 18, and it's played short to Grimes, who straight away has got Brown on him, so he plays it long up towards Quigley. Well, he doesn't win it in the air, but he's not beaten in the air because
no, we were looking at some
stabbed forward from the clearance by Horton for Mandeville to
it's not
chase, but Casey gets there first, and
There's two that can get it done. There's one that can't. Mandeville, you know, you got someone who can assist and get goals. Dobra can assist and get goals.
They're making their own look. And
Joe Quigley can assist but can't score.
They go to Dobra's offside, yeah, and he's just put it wide anyway. But
Or
offside, he always was. But it was a nice turn and a good little dart between the defence. And
yeah,
that's why he's been
the one player I would want to see up front instead, he's literally being outed.
Chesterfield haven't had enough of the ball to get it up there.
So all my, which is a quasi Asante, which he is better because he actually's got he's a lot more he's a lot more built and he's got more fit, got more strength and he's got more physical. Yeah, but. And he showed because he brushed off a Chelsea player like it was no tomorrow to even get to have the goal.
Oh, I'll ask for your reactions at 1866 Sport on Twitter. But I bet you've already sent them. I bet Josh has got plenty to work with. And, 1866 Sport.
And then suddenly,
dare we even ask?
Yeah.
Josh's
and then suddenly, yeah.
Dare we even ask? I think without asking, we'll be told. Dear me, it's not a laughing matter, is it? But anyway, working on the attack.
Because he got Joe Quigley. Because he got Joe Quigley shite. Yeah.
Do manage to get that back, and Mandeville just outside his own 18-yard area, out to King, who's not been in the game at all, and Woking win it again. And, play forward, and that's another foul, is it? Yep. And an offside flag has been given, but the free kick has been given. That's an interesting conundrum, isn't it? That
you can't score and save his life.
Played forward. So technically offside was the first decision, but the referee's pulled it back for a foul on the Woking man, hasn't he?
Yeah, it was a foul. He,
is that
there's?
No, I'm not sure it was.
Whether it was. I thought it might have been Ollie Banks again.
I'm gonna put with
So
Shamanga in the squad, but I could also say without also. If we don't use Quigley and we go and use Asante, because we've got someone with pace and power.
Second ball has been won all day by Woking.
Yeah.
Danger area, headed away.
Yeah, I'm just saying we can do it without Quigley if he just does it that way, but with Quigley in the side, no chance. The guy looks like a pencil. The guy is a pencil, is what I call him, because he's yeah.
Liam Norcliffe from the Derbyshire Times.
Yeah, if you see a photo of him, you would say
he look zero yet.
Probably not. I mean, that was again. You said they picked the second ball up again. They picked it up again when Chesterfield headed it out.
No.
And then three
because
players around him.
because the
quick
yeah.
Player, but three around him. He just went past them until they weren't there and got the ball into the danger area, which Grant cleared. But
it's him and.
It's sharper.
Yeah.
100% sharper than Chesterfield at the minute.
Yeah, I'm going to go for a void game because.
Yeah. Bring on our. Yeah.
I must be wishing we were back in the Football League. That's what
that guy's got strength and power.
Our number one hope today, I think.
Yeah.
It must have been the dream that Chesterfield had got
and
back into the league.
I love that guy.
When we play Wickham.
Yeah, Coverland plays it. Yeah, absolutely. Coverland. Nice turn from Quigley. Finds Dobra. He's shoved over, but no. Says the referee. Got booked for simulation on Saturday. Dobra. And,
yeah, but you got.
There was a touch.
But you also got to think Dobra is a forward, but not a striker. So you got that one. You can give him a bit of leeway because he's not. I think. I don't even know if he was a winger or something. Cause I've never really known. I think he's a.
Stay like this. You don't ask me for a man of the match at the end.
That's what I'm trying to.
Well, you know, I'm not sure what the rules are.
Yeah,
giving it to
he's the only one in that team. I never know what position he's playing because 1 minute he's playing out of position one game, and the next position he's actually playing in his actual position.
He's played a beauty of a ball out too.
And that might be due to maybe.
3-4 blue shirts in the box of King. He's pulled it back to Banks. Goes for the long shot.
No, because when Shamanga got injured last season, it took Quigley. When we bought Quigley, as soon as he got injured, and from that point, it took him 14 games to score his first.
You know that. Facebook.
That's what I'm annoyed.
You know that. And I think I know what some of the comments might be.
Oh, I would be.
A cuff that's been spoken to by the referees. I'm not sure what that was about. And,
oh, I would be celebrating. I don't like anyone getting injured, but I would celebrate him getting injured because at least it knows that Asante or someone else will have a chance.
Shot there. I think it was just, again, it was just bad decisions then from Chesterfield. I thought Jeff King should have whipped the ball in really into the danger area.
There were four blue shirts in there. There were plenty of red and white shirts, don't get me wrong, but there were four well-positioned blue shirts in the box.
Just whip it in and see what happens at this stage of the game. And went back to back.
No.
Banks made a poor decision by trying to go for the worldie on the half volley, and it's been the story of the first half, I'm afraid.
It never went.
Well, I might disagree with you a bit. A Chesterfield shot has
Yeah.
been the story of the first half, but the quality of the Chesterfield shot has been the first half. As well, we know what we're doing in 4 minutes' time. As Oldacre's on the ball, plays it out to Dobber. He's on the left-hand side now, so definitely been a switch round. I've just lost Mandeville with him. He's in the centre now, so we've now got Dobber left, Mandeville centre, Colclough right.
The only thing
in that attacking trio of midfield. Although to be fair, they've not been doing too much attacking. Today.
But also,
well, he's that out right footed. Quigley just tugs the shirt.
And I
still
and also,
get the defensive clearance in, which is headed full by Colclough.
and also, I'm blaming Paul Cook for picking the wrong goalkeeper because he's out. Because he's also now even outing our other goalkeeper.
Well, Grimes has miscued that, but he's recovered well.
He likes outing players.
Shoved over, I think,
Because the difference is, Coverland got injured and sent off in the first game. Since then, from that point on, we had Fitzsimmons came into the side.
Grimes kicks that
He got us to 10 games unbeaten in net. Does that not show how much of a quality keeper that is? If you go 10 games unbeaten and he's in goal.
Actually, at Borehamwood, there was a Borehamwood player.
Because he's only done it based on the merit because of Coverland's on loan. He's doing it based on he's on loan. He's got to play a certain amount of games, or he's got to go back. I mean, if he wasn't on loan, he wouldn't be playing as much games. He's on loan from Port Vale.
5 additional minutes have now been played. Chesterfield 0, Woking 3. I'm on the Daily Kellerman.
Fitzsimons, how many? Fitzsimons has played 14 match. He's played 14 matches.
Ball played forward. And this is a team that's won.
I love to know how many clean sheets this guy's got. And I bet you he's actually got. That'll be actually quite good. So he's played. Let's have a look.
It's a team that's very, very good away from home.
The guy's played 14 matches, but it's not really saying how he's done for. At least we can. At least something good saying that we can actually get something from the game at Grimsby, because we actually went and beat them. We got bad at home and then beat them away.
Almost trips over one of the frost covers. Horton throws it into Dobber, who uses his body to turn, but sadly. So
he's played 14. He's played 14 games.
As well as it forward. Woking had definitely got into the.
But it doesn't say how many clean sheets he's got. I'd love to know.
And if they get the ball on the halfway line, they'll look to.
So it's from the first game of the season. I got to remember first game of the season.
Plays it out to King.
Nah. Do you want to know where Fitzsimons was playing before we actually signed him? He went on loan. I think he went on loan and played in the Europa Conference League.
In front of their fans over on the far side. Not quite a full moon up.
He was playing for a team in Gibraltar called St. Joseph.
So 98% full moon. And, well...
So I'm just checking his match to see how many clean sheets he's got. He's got 1,
not werewolves.
2,
not this first half, no.
They ain't footballers.
3,
I'm afraid. They're
4,
struggling to
5, 6, 7.
Totally honest. So they just haven't got it going, have they? Nothing.
So he's got 7. So he's played 14 matches, and half of his games he's got clean sheets in half of his games this season.
Really well to keep that in. But the second tackling from Wilkinson, there is the half-time whistle. And
half-time, folks, and as you can hear nothing but boos.
People think, although it wasn't quite as loud and as extended as I thought.
Chesterfield, half-time, Chesterfield 0, Woking 3.
That's the first half of a real horror show under this nearly full moon.
Yeah, I mean...
that's why.
I'll give
Um,
credit to Woking
here we go,
to
folks.
start with. I think they've been.
We have some news for you, folks. It's not the best news to tell you, but it's also at the same time a bit of a sad moment. But what can you do when this has happened to a country, like you said about Atsu? He got lucky. Not everyone got so lucky. The keeper for Malaja Sport, goalkeeper Ahmed Up to Aslan, died during the earthquake. There we go. Has been confirmed. Wow. So, guys, for me, the other thing that the manager's done wrong, he's outed our best striker for a worse striker, which no manager in just life would ever do that. And he's outed a goalkeeper which has had half of his career. He's done literally played 14 games, and half of his games he's kept clean sheets in, and you got a goalkeeper who's hardly played, and he's favouring him, all because he's on loan. Shouldn't be the case. Let's find out for you another thing for you folks. Let's see where you. How many matches have you played? Joe Quigley has played 24 matches, 7 goals and no assists. That just shows how shite Quigley is, folks. How can you play 24 games and only scored 7 goals? 7. That's just appalling. That is very appalling. Check some quickly some other stuff for you folks. We're just gonna check some stats. We are absolutely shite. Things don't go your way, folks. What happened to the team that played West Brom? It wasn't really that good. We weren't really that good of a side. We would that side would have actually played better, losing 4-0. I bet in this load of bollocks. And folks, another score to change for you. And it's one to laugh at. Here we go. I'm looking forward to this one. It is Cleethorpes Town 1, Grantham Town 0. The way that they're going, they're getting relegated. and then that guy will be crying in his bedside because his team have got relegated because they are shite. So guys, keep your questions coming, folks. Because I'll definitely need it. It's just been a shocking first half. Nothing but mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake. Aye, but what can you do? What can you do? You just get on with it. You live and you learn. If you guys also want to put down in the chat of the stream, what are your views on all this very dodgy Man City dealings that are going about? Tell me what you guys think. What you think is going to happen to them? I bet you'll be thinking relegation. You know, every team in the top six biggest teams out, and don't include Man City in that bracket because of all this, have all said that Man City should be relegated out of the league. And also, they look like they could be losing Pep Guardiola. No, but there's another manager that's expressed interest in coming to us, which is Jose Mourinho. Why? Oh no, please don't. Oh yeah, I remember. Oh no, I think no, because I know. I know that. Oh, that's true. Yes. Guys, put down in the chat what you guys think of what you guys think. You think the punishment is going to be for Man City? It's going to be because there's a lot of dodgy dealings with Man City recently. Over 100 things that they've done wrong. They're even saying here, they're saying this is potentially the biggest financial scandal in Premier League history. And the worst thing is, Man City cannot go to CAS, which is the Court of Arbitration for Sport. They cannot go to that to literally get himself out of this hole. So literally, they are basically haven't got a leg to stand on. If they had that, they would have a leg to stand on. But they don't, folks. Even someone in Parliament even come out about the Man City thing. It's gone, just how serious is this for Man City? What punishment could they face? What is it got to do with our football regulators? And it's like the report. It's their report, and what they've trying to see if it actually says here what the punishments are available. If City are found guilty of rules breach, the committee can impose punishments ranging from a fine, a points deduction, or an expulsion from the Premier League. But a lot of people think it would be harsh to expel them from the Premier League. Or would you think it would serve them right if that happened? What would you think? If Man City were to get expulsion from the Premier League, do you think it would be the right thing, or do you think it would be a bit harsh? Because some people are saying it's a bit harsh. So you think it's the right thing?
Over to you for the media side of stuff, and you came to me and I've got this idea.
Because they're saying it's not been the first time the Premier League it's happened. Because in 2011, Queen's Park Rangers escaped a points deduction but were fined £855,000 after being found guilty of breaching transfer regulations, while Leicester and Bournemouth received fines for breaching FFP rules when they won promotion to the Premier League in 2013-14 and 14-15 respectively. So we've seen it happen before and seen teams getting away with it, but this one's on a bigger scale than them. But they're also saying it won't take time. It could take a couple of years, because it took 5 years for them to get to this conclusion. Someone's put relegated to League Two.
Yeah, good to see him back at the club and back talking to the fans again. That's really good.
Anyway, next is the second half of
Fines no good. City are loaded. Maybe. You just have to wait. You just have to wait and see. And I was going to say fingers crossed for second half, but what's the point in saying that? Nah, game's over and done with. No, either a Dobra or a Mandeville goal. So guys, put your question in the chat, like, sub and subscribe if you are new. And Sheffield United don't bottle it to Wrexham shite. That made the evening even worse. Hopefully we get some some interesting results, because ours is basically I cut them on the pitches, absolutely gone left field and forgotten about now.
Tabard crowds on the park. So Chesterfield haven't made any substitutions, so it's Cobblan in goal, King, Palmer, Grimes, Horton, Oldacre, Banks, Dobber and Mandeville, Colclough and Quigley on the bench, and they're sure to be used. Akinola, Maguire, Shackelford, Ukekbul and Jones. So we were talking about that. Chesterfield 3-0 up away at Morecambe, lost 4-3 in Paul Cook's. In fact, in the
Get off the pitch, Joe Quigley, shite!
3 victory, and Kevin Ellison scored really early on at the start of the.
Get off the pitch, Joe Quigley, shite!
Paregamond scored the winner 85-ish, something like that, if memory serves me correctly. Well, Paul Cook's taken his hoodie off and he's just got a short sleeve T-shirt on now, so he's a brave man.
Get out of our club, Joe Quigley, get out of our club.
Blue and white will be kicking from left to right in this second half, and the cardinal and white half shirts, black shorts, white socks of the leaders. 3-0 Woking. Kick off and move the ball behind them, and then kick it forward towards the North Stand, which is their target area at the moment. No in the North Stand today. The public address system's still on, so I think we're going to have a little bit. Fleetwood Mac, I think, are playing at the moment. That's just to keep the crowd entertained. Never break the chain, so I think we've got. I think Alfa. Oh, there's breeze because the music's gone off. I think Alfa Romeo, who've unveiled their new car for the Formula 1 season today. I thought they were going to be coming on with the chain, the Formula 1 theme tune, of course, as the ball played forward by Banks. Quickly chasing. It's put into touch by defender Wilkinson for a.
Come on, United.
Jamie Hewitt, Chesterfield have got
Just get something.
Like Woking did in the first half.
See!
Pin them in. We've got to win. A bit sharper to win all the second ball.
Aliozic!
Just see how it goes.
Bosnich! Bosnian international! But could theoretically could also chosen to play for Bosnia, but also can also play for Sweden. As a fact for you folks, because he's not actually born in Bosnia, even though his nationality is that. He was born in Malmo.
This opening 77 seconds, the ball's not been out of the Woking half, so I suppose that's an improvement.
Yeah, and that will have been the team talk, I would think. I would think that's why Paul Cook's in short sleeves now.
Go on, folks, for Sheffield United. Wrexham, go crying in your frigging bin. Because that's you getting absolutely tranced now. Goals are going to come flowing for Sheffield United now.
Well, he's not been. He's made a couple of cracking saves in the first half. Maybe a camera one or two, but they have to be saved.
I said it in the first game. As soon as they got the replay, I said they're going to get a tonking.
He controls that. He bounces off his shin and quickly was almost in, but he didn't recover and just well it anywhere. Chesterfield picked it up.
But it should be like 2-0 up. It should be at least 2-0 up because one guy couldn't score a 2-on-1.
He's got two players coming to charge him down, and he kicks it straight at one. Fortunately, it carried on going.
Guys, if you guys like the stream, hit the like button. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and the bell notification if you are new.
Yeah, he was just trying to play, wasn't he? He was just trying to play out from the back. He was just.
Well, foul on Banks, and Banks is not that I like to see it, but was encouraging the referee to get his card out. Chesterfield took the free kick that quickly. I don't think the referee had a chance. It's now over back on the left now. He's in the box and he's got through a couple. And Chesterfield could do with a penalty. I think they've only had about 3 all season, haven't they? 3 penalties, something like that. It seems.
Oh, why do we want a penalty? Oh yeah, because it'd be the only way Joe Quigley can score a fucking goal in life.
The man who destroyed Chesterfield down the left in the first half is on our side of the park today. So sadly, Jamie and myself will get a closer look. But Banks picks out a lovely ball to pick out Colclough, and he's forced back towards the halfway line, but he maintains possession well. And it's played outfield by Mandeville. Good ball to King, and now Dobber's on the corner.
Please, it's gonna.
It's come out to Mandeville. Shot!
Yes!
Got that absolutely necessary early goal back in the fourth.
Good! See!
Denied at Bournemouth on Saturday. How follows that in from just inside the box? Chesterfield 1.
We've actually scored a goal for once. We've scored a goal. We've scored a goal. We've scored a goal. I don't know what a goal feels like.
Wilkins half. and pass the ball. And it looks like Chesterfield have been
Oh, that's some
for a lot of
rule.
the season, playing the football
At
game
least
wide,
it's something.
Chesterfield,
Even if
whatever
we
it was,
lose, I can
great
say we
strike,
scored a
came back, Chesterfield,
goal.
great volley, got his knee over the ball and no saving it right in the corner. And 3-1, an early goal, as you say. And it's game on in a way now.
I bet Paul Cook.
Game on in a way. How can you say, commentator, game on in a way? We're still 2 goals down.
And I remember at half time, Chesterfield picked up a throw in their right back position from the kick-off.
We're just waiting, folks, to tell you who has scored the goal.
There at half time at 3-0, and the way that Chesterfield have been purring, we were saying, when was the last time we got?
Oh, if it's not Joe Quigley, then Paul Cook,
Yeah, what
put
Chesterfield
him on the
want to
bench.
do is get Woking into a sitting back mentality, because Woking, for the time being, will still want to be getting the 4th goal to try and kill it off. And Chesterfield will be hoping.
Oh my God, Joe Quigley, you can't score for shite. It's Liam Mandeville. Boom! Put Mandeville up front and we get goals. Boom! Quigley, you're supposed to be getting goals, but you can't score. He can't score for shit.
And, again, you've got wrestling by Cuthbert on Quigley, and nothing of it impresses Lewis Smith. Cleared long by
The one player that you said that could score for us has scored.
Excuse me. So a throw to Chesterfield, level with the edge of the 18-yard area on the right side, quickly taken by the Sparrows into Mandeville.
Get Quigley off! Get Quigley off! Get Quigley off! The bastard shit can't! The bastard shit can't! That's what he is. He's everything and all the above.
yeah, I mean, that's
The guy literally can't score even if you give him a ball and he's through on goal. He'll still miss.
first half in a way. I don't know whether it's Chesterfield who were terrible or Woking who were that good, but
Sheffield United.
Get him off! 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 Get him off!
Don't close at the other end, because another goal against us obviously does kill the game off, I would think. But
the ball played back by Chesterfield to the halfway line, the second closest.
Na 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 na.
Shocker of a back pass from Jamie Grimes, and Coleman has to keep it from going out for a corner. So that's exactly what Chesterfield don't need to do.
Oh my God! Yet again, our centre backs are doing needless, stupid pass backs when there's no need.
Overhit the pass, and what we don't need, like you say,
The centre backs are being twats. They're doing pass backs when there's no need to pass the ball back.
taking a goal.
Let me just say right now, the fans are fantastic now.
Yep.
They've had a really frustrating first half. Got one back, my word, they're doing.
Those centre backs are winding me up to shit. Don't pass the ball back. Pass it forward. Don't pass it backwards. Pass it forward. Don't pass it backwards. Pass it forwards. Don't pass it backwards. Pass it forwards. Do you know the word forward? It begins with F. Don't pass it backwards. That begins with P. Use the word that begins with F. We just go forwards, not P. It's not backwards. It's fucking forwards, you trap. God, those two are doing my freaking head in. Jamie Grimes, fucking Ash Palmer. Get him off, bring someone else on that can actually go forward, not actually think I'm going to pass the ball backwards every time. Because I'm too scared, because I think I'm going to get fouled every time I have them all. I'm not scared, I'll pass it back to my keeper. No, I'll pass it back to the keeper. Oh, it'll be 4-0. Oh, it'll be 5-0. Oh, it'll be 6. Oh, it'll be 7. Oh, it'll be 8. Oh, it's a foul to the Wrexham. No!
They're doing a Woking on Woking at the moment. It's played out left to Colton.
Oh no! And that's not even a penalty. He dived.
Over the bar by the keeper. Another corner kick to the Sparrites. Well, we can all dream. We can all think Ebbsfleet. We can all think what Morecambe did to Chesterfield. But the Sparrites, if they'd have started the game like this, it may be a different story.
Referee! The incident happened outside the box. So in the letter of the law, it should be a free kick to Wrexham, not a penalty.
Horton plays the ball into the centre. Oh, no, it was almost an own goal there.
Because the letter of the law, it's basically where the contact was made. The contact was made outside miles outside the box. It was about 2 yards outside the box. The referee's a cunt. Referee's a cunt and referee's a cunt.
Physio is being beckoned on. So he's not rushing either, is he?
Ah!
In a way,
Ivahovic. Ah!
Gamesmanship in a way. It's frustrating for us because Chesterfield are well on the front foot at the minute, but
Oh God, it's Paul Mullen taking it. No, don't, miss. No, no, it would be a draw.
From Jim Kellerman, we're getting 100% effort running around the pitch.
Come on, David, save it, David, save it, David, save it, save it. Ah.
Paul Cook wanted. We know he's got the desire and the energy and everything that goes with it, but they've just played the game a little bit there now. I think he's probably told them to check his hamstring and slowed it down. They've got them all into
the fourth official's just writing something down. I don't know what that is. So is it a change slip, as it were? Well, I can't see any activity in the Chesterfield.
Wrexham, you cheating cunts! Wrexham, you cheating cunts!
No, it's a drop ball taken by the goalkeeper, cleared up, and Jeff King ducks underneath it.
That was never a penalty in a million 1 years because it was actually outside the box by like 2 yards.
Lucas Coughlin, the Brazilian, kicks that up towards Quigley with his shit.
What happened to no swear? I can swear, it's just you guys can't.
Goes off Quigley's head out for a throw in to Woking. Has Kellerman come back on?
Yeah.
He has. Because he went, see him in the middle. And he seems to be walking relatively freely. The ball played forward. Palmer.
No.
Now Horton. Kellerman.
Oh, no, it's Wrexham, folks, have equalised.
Second and one by Chesterfield.
And Sheffield Wednesday are losing in the FA Cup to Fleetwood.
Grimaldi actually finds Quigley as well. I don't think he was looking for Quigley, but
To Fleetwood.
it's found.
To Fleetwood, and Wrexham have scored. Fucking Mullen cunt. I absolutely cannot. I absolutely despise the bloke with absolute passion and hatred.
It wouldn't have seemed strange if you just said, can Chesterfield score 3 goals in one half against Woking? They were actually mullered by Woking a few years ago, weren't they? They ended up winning 3-0 with 3 late goals. Cuts inside. He's right in the middle of the Woking half. Plays a lovely ball out to Horton. His first time ball in on, a good intercept, but it's gone out for a corner kick, so another opportunity.
Well, they're taking a long time to get kickoff started.
And for Jeff King to put this one into the middle. Coughlin, 5 yards short of the...
I've never seen him take this long.
No Woking player up. I don't think Coughlin would be there if there was a Woking player up.
No, but
Oh, now they've started to say that.
Another ball.
They've got that one bounced over the wall into Chesterfield.
Oh, yeah, all right. It's on sale on the fish can. Typical.
As soon as they score a goal, they bring on Ollie Palmer. What a fucking coincidence, shite.
Back to King, who's on the edge of the 18-yard area already. He needs to get it into the cross. He's tried to get down onto the bylines. Come to Dobra. Left foot shot comes in. It's bobbing around on the edge of the 6. Blocked. Cleared out to Oldacre. Horton once more, far side, Chesterfield left just in front of the east stand, and it's played back to him by Dobra. Horton great up, and he went for the shot. He should have pulled it back for a cross. Goal kick, frustrating, but better again.
A lot better. Got in behind, great ball in for Horton again. Great position, just, I don't know whether, it looks like he went for the shot from here, but...
Come on, United! United!
You can see when the ball's bouncing in the box, and
substitution
around...
by Woking again.
We've just got to get it in there and just hope it falls for us.
Coming off is Reece Brown, and well, it's a striker on for a off and a defender on. So Carr and Lofthouse. So I think Woking are settling for a 3-1 win now by the look of this. 59th minute, and a defender on for a striker. Who's shaking everybody's hands, Reece Brown. Yep, Reece Brown. And dawdling off. But as I always say, they've earned the right for the dawdle off. It wouldn't be dawdling off for Chesterfield winning 3-1. That's for sure.
No, but as you say, their first half performance, they can do that and frustrators and us fans and the players by doing that. So.
Sheffield United won, Wrexham won, isn't it? So and Sheffield Wednesday won behind at Fleetwood Town. Still 1-1 at. So after all that, goal kick taken and slid it over. King receives and he just overhit that third Dobra, cleared away by skipper Casey. And let's just see where the new man number 2's gone. That looks it might have been offside. Very late flagging. It does go up as Daly. Good save from Cobland, to be honest. But the flag had gone up. Not sure Cobland knew that, and certainly Daly didn't know that.
No.
Or if he did know that, he pretended he didn't, so he could wind it down a little bit. But where has the sub gone? Has he gone over to?
Boo! Welsh sheep shagging bastards.
He's actually gone. He has gone as a sort of a second striker. So you assume at that point in time that another head injury to Woking to break the play up as Chesterfield was starting to break down the left-hand side. So
yeah, it'll be interesting to see the treatment that he does get. I mean, you've got to treat head injuries with obviously concern and get the medical team on.
And at least, Jamie, it's 50 yards away from the goal. It's not as though Chesterfield are about to shoot.
Yeah.
Or as you get in corners sometimes, isn't it? So, Darren Saul will be pretty happy with things at the moment overall. I don't think he'll be as happy with the way that Chesterfield have started this second half compared to his Woking team.
What would make even more annoying if Pullman would have scored the actual winner?
Former manager at Stevenage and Yeovil. So he knows this sort of part of the footballing pyramid pretty well. Still treatment ongoing to the visiting player who we've not ID'd just yet. I think it's not the sub who've just come on, is it? No. Returns round. Oh, it's Paragon now. He's got up.
Let's check that. See, folks.
Well, straight away we're starting to accrue additional time at the end, which hopefully we'll not need because we'll be 4-3 up by then.
The way things are going, we're probably 4-3 up.
Yep, goal scored by Cody Cromack. Oh, yeah, if I've said that correct.
So,
For once, I've actually got a name right. That's
saying my intro at 7 o'clock that it's a must score
Yes.
game, but I called it a mustn't lose game.
one thing I will say is I actually like that blue kit. It looks nice.
And I both agree that it was one of those games that Woking really did want to come out if they've got ambitions for their players, come out and win, and they're doing pretty well on that front as they lay the ball back to goalkeeper Craig.
And it is now Pontefract 2, Dunstan 0.
3. Mandeville plays it towards Oldfield, or just plays it towards Oldacre, and he just couldn't control that, and it runs through to Ross, who skies.
And at the moment in Serie A, folks, it is Salernitana 0, Juventus 3. 2 goals for Vlahovic and 1 goal for Kostic.
To just slightly overhit attacking balls and slightly underhit defensive balls, haven't they, today?
Yeah, it's as we said, it's just not clicked as it was just.
And it is still, folks.
Yard difference, that would have been a fantastic ball.
And to make even more better, here we go, folks. Another score to change for you, folks.
Ross played out to the
Which is, it is now Cleethorpes Town 2, Grantham Town 0.
I don't think. Oh, he might be. I think I might have
At this rate, they are going down.
I wouldn't expect him to be involved. It's just a winner throwing on the halfway line, left side. Horton's got it in his hand, looking for movement. Quigley's come deep to try and get it, but he's thrown in towards Oldacre. He does well, plays it back to Horton, but straight away you've got that press on the halfway line, which Woking have been doing. Oh, and it's given away by.
Guys, keep putting your question in the chat. Like, sub, and subscribe if you are new to the channel.
He's now in the 18-yard area and he's forced a good save from Cobble and left-footed. It was the right height sort of save, but he still had to save it. And he's He's pushed it out, and King's played it forward towards Quigley. And again, that was just slightly overhit, gave Quigley a little chance to try and take that with his ankle on the right side of his, on his right ankle. He couldn't quite bring that down to heel. It would have been a great control if he had have done. And it's through with Ross.
Yeah, it was a tough one to bring down that. It was played with that much pace. It was a tough one for the big striker to get under control then.
Very much so, yeah. So it's with Horton on the far side of the field for Chesterfield. A little bit of the stop-start has taken the wind out of Chesterfield's sails, but they're on the attack now with Dobra in the box, going through, dancing through, comes out to Banks. Oh, and it's hit a defender, gone out for another corner kick. That was on target.
Come on, Chesterfield.
That was a good strike.
The end of a goal, it's definitely game on.
Being played short here, yeah.
Yeah, played short very quickly to Dobra, who whips that ball in. Not a good cross goal kick.
Yeah, that's frustrating. Yeah, Banks was shot. That's what I expected him to do with the chance just before Wokin's third goal. When he got there in the box, he just got it caught under his feet. And I expected him to probably put his laces through it first time, because we know what a strike he's got, and he's usually quite accurate. And I'd have expected that to be at least on target.
Come on.
Like that one was there. That was travelling.
Don't lose this silly ass Wrexham.
On target, everything you want from a long range shot. But credit to the defence, somebody got something on it. And Chesterfield didn't make the most of the sixth corner of the game that they've had, Woking 2. But the stat that counts, Chesterfield 1, Woking 3 on 1866 Sport, live with National Windscreen, the local company with the National Windscreen.
What a shite shot that was, Ollie Norwood.
Woking inside the Chesterfield half. Jim Kellerman gets it to his chest, 25 minutes of normal time remaining. A little bit like Boreham Wood, where supporters were crying for substitutions to come on, but the build-up play from Chesterfield at Boreham Wood was excellent. It was just they didn't put the ball in the back of the net. Now the build-up play in the second half's been much. Now there's that one, and free kick given as well for a shove on him. He actually rolls that out of his hand, that free kick, which we all know isn't allowed. Woking look susceptible to pace, so Kegbulam and Akinola look nailed on.
This is just that's just funny. Nathan Tyson on the bench yet again, and they're losing 2-0. Shit house, and more of a shit house.
It looks as though Horton's going to take it. The referee, throwing taken. Quigley heads on, but there's nobody behind him. It goes through to Ross. And it is going to be Oldacre that will be coming off when the ball goes.
That's not a penalty!
Play.
That was a fair challenge, you referee! He was going for the ball, it was a fair challenge. Paul Bowley's just a diving git.
Sort of player. Bob Newton did text me at half time from a spark, by the way. He said,
That is never a penalty in a million one Sundays.
Grimes by his own corner flag.
He's trying to go for the ball, but the ball's just a bit too long.
And the ball always hits the corner flag.
He doesn't even catch him! It's actually pulling out of the challenge.
But Grimes hit that, and it actually hit Daly on his shins right on the line and went out, but Woking have got the throw. And it's a double substitution. Ukek Boland's on as well.
United! Come on, Davis. Save this.
So, double substitution. And how many games, Jamie, have these lads changed off the bench? And they've got a bit of time to,
Come on.
to try and change it.
Yeah, it was a...
Come on, David. Save this. Save him and Paul Mullen shite.
A little bit of injection of pace now, but Chesterfield were sort of in the ascendancy when...
Oh, come on, Paul Mullen. Are you going to score? Oh, you're going to go in. Oh, have that. Show me your eyes quick good night and bugger off. Because United now going to give you a tonking.
No, that's true. That's true.
Foul! Fuck off! You give a foul one in, but you don't give a foul that in. By his bastard of a referee in black. Bastard! And folks, I've got some more sad news. Halifax 1, Barnet 2.
Thrown down the left flank by by Woking, cleared away by Palmer, nodded down by Kellerman. And Horton, so his first touch, and out to Uke Bullen for his first touch. He's on the left.
And Chesterfield have a substitution, folks.
Swap in terms of central.
Chesterfield have a substitution. And unfortunately, it is yet again in midfield. Not a striker, because Joe Quigley is literally the love child of Paul Cook.
If he'd have been on his game, he'd have probably tried a bit of a Cruyff turn and tried to do him in the box.
He took Oldacre and Colclough off, and Jez Ukabulam has come on, and Akinola has come on.
The play got with half a yard, and he leathered it out, which we should have done in the first half, in a way.
Yes. And, over on the corner flag in front of the 121 Woking fans, and Chester are going to clear it now with Banks towards Dobra. Straight away he's got Casey on the job. On the case, how did I miss that one? Casey on the case. And, Dobra just goes through two and loses out. And now plays it back to Casey, but well read by Jeff King. And he's looking for players in front of him to pass to. There weren't any. Well, he claims there weren't any. The way with his body language, plays it back to Palmer, and it's back with Coverland again. And
Oh my God! What a cocky goal to score! Only Frank's goal was cocky. Scored a cocky goal.
Chesterfield supporters, and
They did.
it was actually a bit of a pressure ball that he was given in the first place.
Yeah, it
by
was a tough
Palmer.
one because it was on his.
What a cocky goal to score!
As well, wasn't it? So it wasn't the best back pass because he was being closed down straight away from there. So the keeper gets a bit of stick there. It's probably a little bit undeserved on that occasion.
York 2, Solihull 2, Oldham 2, Dagenham 1, Maidenhead 1, Southend 0, Barnet still 1-1 at FC Halifax Town. Wednesday still losing at Fleetwood. United still level with the Welsh team. Free kick to Chesterfield inside their own half. Rhymes is going to take it.
Oh my God! It now makes it even worse. It makes it even worse.
Get in there, and he does really well. And it's Woking lose control of that. Chesterfield through the hard work of Dobra have won.
Fucking twat!
Yeah, I mean, I'll be fair to Dobra through the game. He is.
Oh, that just tips the night off. All in one goal.
Put a shift in today.
Mandeville plays in towards
Oh,
Dobra.
just,
Wide of Dobra, but
no, but the difference is the guy who scored the second for Barnet was Kabamba. And we were looking at him. Why do we fucking put a bid in and go for him, you prick? You're a bold bastard. Get out of our club. Paul Cook, fuck off.
Is the case. This hasn't been a day when it's all about winning a striker, is it, Jamie? No.
I'd rather have Danny Webb as manager because he actually sees sense.
The most successful teams, I think you'll find, probably concede the least goals in a season.
Go! Halifax! Get it!
In the lounge before the game, the background music.
Get it, Halifax!
Down by James, which was one of the songs played at John Duncan's funeral in the.
But it's still 2-1. No!
That song. And, look at Jack King being held by poor Egamon when Amon's on the floor, preventing him from breaking down. Whether he is injured or not, who knows? But while he was down injured, he was holding King's leg to prevent him getting out.
Yeah, and that's why he's probably injured. Well, not injured, I would think, but they'll be saying he stamped on me. Jeff King was trying to get.
Come on, Halifax! Come on, Halifax! Come on, Halifax!
It was a strange one, but
Lewis Smith will. Anyway, I'm not sure what's being given. I think the foul's being given to Chesterfield, but not for that. But Colin's taking it in that position.
From that position. I thought it was maybe good.
It was out, the foul he gave was outside the area, wasn't it? Colin's kick over Quigley's head, but looks as though the effervescent Dobra is going to do something. He's breaking down the left-hand side, cut his side onto his right foot. He's just outside the box now. He's back-heeled it towards Horton. He's back with Dobra again. Well, he's certainly come alive in this second half, Armando Dobra.
Oh!
Thinking about him on the match, and he might be one of the people you're thinking about.
How Sheffield United not got in front?
Byline, he's got a corner out. No, it's a good clearance actually by Cuthbert. Goes back to to King. Now, Uke Bulham on this near side of Chesterfield right.
How is that not 2-1 Sheffield United there? That was put on the absolute plate.
Oh, an offside against Uke Bulham, who turned and would have got away, but
Bullshit. Everything is going fucking wrong. He's going fucking wrong.
Good build-up play, and as I say, Chesterfield just looked 100 times sharper. But good defending there from Woking. The old heads there at the back made sure they were in line with the full-back because it would be easy to drop there in case the cross was coming in. So they made sure they had a high line, and OK Bulham had just drifted offside. But I think we've got to get the ball forward without just playing hoof ball. We've got to get the ball forward quite quickly and try and use the pace off. It looked like OK Bulham was playing up front alongside Quigley. Yeah. So
Wait, we're actually gone 2 up front. Well, Kabulum's going up front with Joe Quigley.
Yeah. OK Bulham has moved as a
Move.
strike, hasn't he?
We might actually get another goal.
To Grimes under pressure from the man coming back from the challenge on Cobble and Ince. Played forward towards UK Bulham, wins it in the air. Get too many opportunities to head the ball in his normal position, and now Chesterfield have got 2 men on the press, but the clearance.
Oh, are you alright, Mullen?
Palmer in his own
No,
and
my leg is fucked.
Ince once more, and it's now with substitute Lofthouse just down in front of us, and Banks eased off the ball by Kellerman, but no foul. And it's played forward to Kellerman. A little back heel from
It looked like his foot.
Palmer.
Yep, he's buggered.
Across the ground.
Good luck, Wrexham.
On
You're gonna need it if he's injured.
15.
Oh, you're
North
bugging her.
left. As the clouds that were around the moon earlier on have moved, and the moon seems to have moved up
Oh my God.
a few yards further up in the sky than it was at half time.
Are we gonna see the inevitable? Are you gonna see the inevitable? The spin of the fingers? That means time to go off.
Wide left to Dobra. Dobra's in the box, and he just stops running forward, stops the ball, turns, plays it back to Uke Bulham now. Akinola on the left-hand side, out to Horton. Playing in field, Dobra again. He seems to be everywhere at the moment. He's got towards the edge of the 18 area, but just as he was set to either shoot or pass, he's tackled. Woking get the ball back, but great work from Jeff King, and he wins it back. Now Banks just inside his own half. Chesterfield need to get on the score sheet pretty soon if they're going to think that they might have a grandstand finish. Well, they've got to get on the score sheet if they are going to have a grandstand finish at some time, haven't they? No question about that, as Woking welling it forward and Grimes heads it back to Cobble and gathers it in his arms. Overarm it straight away and drops it down onto the floor. Plays it right-footed forward towards Quigley, who knocks it forward to where Uke Bulham had been, but Uke Bulham's inexperienced as a striker. He was moving in the opposite direction, but so it's back with Casey. Plays it into the big tall midfielder.
Oi.
And he bypasses Hessenthaler, and it's through to
Funny.
Ince wins a good tackle, and it's another. Thought Grimes was going to head that back to his goalkeeper, but he took it really well over his shoulder on the top of his foot. Played it out to Horton, who's under a bit of pressure and fouled. Free kick to Spires, flanked by Mr. Richardson on the far side. Oh, and with a bit of after there, just looking down.
You're a pile of shite. You're a pile of shite. You're a pile of shite. Paul Mullen is shy. Paul Mullen is shy. Bye bye. Have you got no? Because you got a niggle. Because you got a niggle. Bye bye. I hope you're proper injured and you're out for the season.
He's up now before the physio gets there.
He went down quite
He's
a
gone
bit
off.
when he played Chesterfield, didn't he? Sort of that sort of player, but the referee should just say get off the pitch.
He's just been substituted.
I think the physio's saying substituting. He'd had a couple of.
Yeah, he's been substituted by a player called Andy Cannon.
Up the game when he was Aldershot with injury. So.
And I'll be fair to him, he gave 100%.
And now we're ready to start play again.
It might be that he might have like a little.
Woking players over here having a drink.
Because when he was getting treated, he was telling the physio about it's the bottom of his like calves are going up the top of his leg, where he could feel something, so it might be like a little tweak. Mate, you don't want to risk that. And that was just in just a tangle of legs with Sanderberg. That caused that.
Earlier on, and Kellerman before that. Anyway, it is going to be the substitution now, and I assume that's going to be Kellerman off. It is, and coming on is.
I don't think there's anything on. I think that. Oh yeah, I've got future stars on FIFA, but I don't. I think that's it.
By trade.
What a name to have, Raquel, me.
11 minutes of normal time remaining.
And then again, that's quite clever. Kellerman coming back on the pitch because he's got to walk all the way back across now. To
Yes,
come off,
yes.
where he'd gone off on the far side before. So, which you say, and we always say the same thing. They've earned the right to wind the clock down a little bit, but
Well, they've used all 3 subs there. So, and the last 2 subs have been predominantly defenders coming on from midfielder and a striker. But to be fair, the O'Connell has just gone into a midfield position, and the number 2, Lofthouse, has gone into an.
Oh, Sheffield United, if you don't win this in normal time, then there's something wrong with you.
straight behind the back of the goal.
5499. Being announced by Nick. Quigley wins the header, knocks it on towards Ukek Brulin, but he couldn't quite find Chesterfield number 18. With Ford on the far side. Lets the ball do the work, and plays it back to Collins straight away. He's got a man on him, and it's cleared away by Coughlin, taken well by Quigley. Finds Mandeville, who plays it out to Ukek Brulin. His first opportunity to show a bit of pace. He's got King inside him. And just held up a little bit by the defender. Still got the ball, Chesterfield. Played it infield to Mandeville. Now King on the right hand side.
Another score for you guys to tell you folks. It is now Cleethorpes Town 3, Grantham Town 0.
Got your disease now. Working the defender out for another corner kick to Chesterfield.
I tell you, it's similar. It's similar. Walking with it, similar kits, just different colours.
Corner taken deep towards the far stick this time. Nodded in by. Into the danger area by Chesterfield. Is it going to come out to King again? No, it's cleared away by Woking, and it's going to go out for a throw in right on the halfway line. And well, I think Coughlin's going to take this throw. You know, just for a moment, I thought, oh, we've got another Woking player down in the box. Right. Okay. Chesterfield have got
Jeff King's just come on.
Raheem Shackelford.
Just come on for Jeff King.
Well, you know, Dick King knew he was coming off, did he? So, Raheem Shackelford. Second minute. Well, so King's avoided a booking again today, so he will be available for selection for Notts County. So Shackelford had a terrific game on Saturday at Boreham Wood, actually.
How have you not scored that? It's Billy Sharp.
In the National League were 3 on the bounce, and then they bounced back with was it 8 wins out of 9?
Yeah,
I mean that again.
That's it. You take the that blip that we had where we lost the 3 games, and the form and the results have been fantastic since then, and until the last 2. But then obviously, if this is which with I don't know how much added time on, you never know if Chesterfield can get a goal in the next 5 minutes. It could be a grandstand finish, but if this game ends in defeat, it's 3 on the spin again. We've got to bounce back. We've got to get on the training pitch, roll the socks up, and bounce back. So,
yep. So Notts County home on Saturday, and Aldershot away next Tuesday.
I mean, even if this result stays as it is, you still say we are in. It's in our own hands, in pole position for that 3rd spot, isn't it? So
yeah, Newt's just asking if we've been on cooking sherry.
Go on. Oh, you shape ass.
I tell you what, with the amount of time that we should have added on at the end, we should be able to drown a bottle or 2 of it at that point in time. It should be long enough for that.
Could be a late one, couldn't it?
Yeah.
That should be. Hopefully it will be. Hopefully
well, if it's a real injury this time, Woking have used all the subs, so they'll be down to 10 men, but I suspect they'll not be down to 10 men.
And as it stands, Chesterfield are going 5th.
Tough cooking until tough centre half who's been there, seen it, done it, but it'll take a lot for him to come off, I think.
Yeah. And oh well, he starts walking off because he's got to go off, and then comes
Go! Plays offside. Refereeing gate.
Yeah, and he knew that.
Yeah.
What do you mean they go for Billy Sharp, folks?
be fair, I'd have liked him to gone off behind because when he came back on, he played everybody on side. For
everybody to stand up front.
Quigley does well with 2 men on him, plays it back to Mandeville. Left-footed crossfield ball finds Banks in the 10-yard circle. Outside of his right boot. It was a tricky one for Horton to come in, but...
Folks, another goal has happened, and this time it's a bad one. Hey! Halifax Town 1, Barnet 3.
Horton there as well, but Mandeville got something on it, but cleared away by Woking once.
Sue! Come on, Halifax! Do us a favour, get another goal, and we stay third. Or we won't go fourth. We won't go fifth. We'll go fourth.
Easy to say that when you're 3-0 down.
Yeah, the goal was done, wasn't it?
But the good thing is we're clear of sixth and seventh, who are literally 10 points adrift of us.
Okay, Bullen keeps it in right on the byline. He's got
Shoot! Oh, twat.
Put back into the danger area by Chesterfield, but cleared away by Woking up into the air. And I think Shackelford might just get that one. He plays it down.
What the? Nah.
By Woking for another Chesterfield.
This.
So my word.
Jeez. The guy who's called for Barnet is called Musa Diarra. Who have you played for? You're 33 years old. You should have been that. What have you had a good career? Oh, he's played for Woking, Havant and Waterloo. Woking 3 times. How many more times do you want to play for Woking in your career? It must be very popular. Play for Dover, Barrow, Hampton, Richmond, and Hemel Hempstead. With a name like that and your French, I'm surprised you're not spent any playing career in France.
Get a bit of luck or a bit of magic and grab a goal now. It will be interesting because I'd imagine there's going to be a good chunk added on.
And let's check. Please don't say that another goal has. Because it says here it is. It still says it's 3-1.
Sport on Facebook, and Josh Marsh will be compiling your views at plenty at half time. Plenty. And Jamie, well, I think we'll have to get a man of the match. I probably know who it might be. We'll get it in a minute or well, we'll see how many minutes we've got left. In stoppage time before we have to commit. So plenty of time being taken before this offside free kick's been taken by goalkeeper Ross. Picks out Daly, who's hardly been in the second half, and he's lost out to UK Bullen, but he's got 2 Cards players around him. Shackelford goes in for the tackle, and a big shout from Casey, and I think Shackelford might have caught him, but he did get the ball as well.
Yeah, I don't think there's a lot in it, to be honest.
So Shackelford's been beckoned by the referee, and pats Casey on the head, and he clipped him, but I think it was on his follow-through after he'd won the ball. It's going to be a Woking throw in when it well, if it's not a foul, it would have been a Woking throw. Looking for Sheffield.
I think the reaction of the Woking bench and the players got that card. Really, I think if no one had made a meal of it, I think it'd just been a throw in and carry on. Because I thought he got the ball. I think he made the tackle with one leg, and his other leg, as you say, caught the player. But
Palmer is who's got I think it's his nose bleeding a little bit. The 4th official has just pulled him off the part, and he's got to get a new shirt. Jason, the kitman, has got one to hand, so will it be
that's a ball ref!
Not but a central defender at this moment in time.
It clearly hits him on the arm!
It's gone out for a throw to Woking, but that was a super duper challenge by Banks, and just to the left of his eye, look, he's got a cut on Farmer now, so he's got a numberless shirt. Chesterfield number 21. And,
Come on, United!
No Woking player actually gone to attempt to take the throw in. There's a Woking sub walking up and down the touchline with the ball in his hand.
Oh, Sheffield United, man.
The officials, isn't it? The referee, and I've got to. I think he was looking more at Ash Palmer than the man who was taking the throw, to be fair.
Yeah, right. Daly's been booked, so he needs to watch what he's doing as the throw ends up with the centre coming in, headed away by Chesterfield and cleared by the Spyrites. And it's Shackelford, wellied away by Banks, away by Wilkinson, picked up by UK Bullen. His header forward finds Wilkinson once more, who wellies it up to Palmer back on the park. Now Akinola gets something on that in the air, but it drops down to Armand, and he just turns and kicks it forward and hopes that Hassantar
So guys,
responds to that, and then,
keep your questions are
foul
coming. Like, someone subscribe if you are new to the
by
channel.
O'Connell, and he's been booked. So, well, there's a Chesterfield player, Ollie Banks, with his head hurting, but he's wanted to take the free kick whilst holding the back of his neck, isn't he? So anyway, here we go. Whistle's being blown. So from his own half, Banks plays it out towards Horton on the left-hand side, and Horton gets something on that and finds Akinola, who runs away from his target area but maintains possession.
Go on! Go on! It's Billy Sharp! Billy Sharp United! Billy Sharp sends Sheffield United through to the 5th round of the FA Cup! It's Billy Sharp for the Blades! And it's right at the end! It's unfortunate on Wrexham, but that's what happens! It's football, it's life! It's Sheffield United, baby! United, 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 United! Justice has prevailed for United! Billy Sharp has scored for the Blades! 2-1 Sheffield United, folks.
Instantly throw that to Akinola. How many minutes have we got? We have got 9 minutes. And it's played out to Ukegbulan. Offside again from Jez. So he's playing that little bit further forward than
Right at the end of the game, Billy Sharp has gone and broken Wrexham Hearts. Full time, Pontefract 2. It finished Pontefract 2. Dunstan 1.
They're quite experienced there. They're listening to the experience of the centre half. They'll be learning on the training ground.
And Sheffield United, Sheffield Wednesday are out of the FA Cup, losing 1-0 to Fleetwood. But I don't think Wednesday will care edge yacht because they're top of the of League One. They'll be 5 guns playing for the league. At the moment, folks, it is Sheffield United 2, Wrexham 1 in the FA Cup.
And ball forward to Ince just outside the D. Is he going to try for a shot? He's got plenty of blue shirts around him. He's going for the corner flag now. Has he got a corner around him? No.
I did not see that coming from Billy Sharp. Oh, it's a break! It's a break! It's a break for Sheffield United.
On the edge of the pitch, and it's gone out for a goal kick which Covolan is going to take.
Oh, it's 3-1!
First reaction from the dressing room. I'm not sure.
Game, set, match! And it is Sanderberg has made it Sheffield United 3. Wrexham 1. Oh, sorry about that. Wrexham's brave resistance has been over for another year because it's Sheffield United 3. Wrexham 1. Goal by Norwegian player Sanderberg.
So they need to run. This is where you need Akinola or Dobra, and Mandeville's run quite well and played it out to Chesterfield on the right hand side. Cross comes into the near post, and is it going to go out for a corner? It's kept from going out for a corner by Woking. It's going to be a throw to the Spirites. A bit too close to the near post, that cross, wasn't it? It was an easier one to defend than it should have been.
Yeah, he just tried to bend it round the back four, didn't he? So it was in that.
Well, anyway, Ukegbulan's got the ball, left foot cross towards the far stake. Dobra gets a head onto it. Oh, and you know what? I don't think he got a call there because Grimes was behind him.
In the better position.
Yeah.
And Dobra was just backing and just took it away from Grimes. The big captain there has really got to open his mouth, and I'm not saying didn't. We can't hear it from here, but he's really got to get Dobra out the way there.
Well, fans streaming out now. The Chesterfield supporters got the 121 from Woking. A famous victory for them. Well, be a famous draw for Chesterfield if they get something out of this game. To be fair,
it will be now from this position. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's a shocker of a goal kick from Ross. It's gone straight into touch, but way short of the halfway line. So Sheffield has to sprint forward to get that. Throws it into Mandeville. Had a much better second half. Well, to be honest, every Chesterfield players had a much better second half because they were absolutely dire in the first half. Another throw to the the spy rights. Shackelford comes up. This is 25 yards from the corner flag on this near side, the Chesterfield right. Mandeville. It's got Ince company. Back to Banks. Stabs it forward towards Quigley. Up steps Cuthbert to get that ball. Chesterfield have turned it over once more. Mandeville, Quigley. Mandeville's got Shackelford out on the right hand side. Good sliding tackle goes in, but is it going to fall for Shackelford? It just wouldn't bounce. He span away from him at the vital moment, and Shackelford is caught for a foul on the corner of the 6-yard area. And there's a Woking man down on the deck wanting some sort of treatment.
Yeah, I don't think that's. I don't think he's injured, is he? For that, it was just like linked arms. Really, it was. Both players were doing it. It's one of those where you're not going to get a penalty for it before you get a free kick. It's one of the ones that referees always seem to do. If Shackelford had gone down, it wouldn't have been a penalty, but their player goes down and he gets a free kick in the box.
Well, Palmer's back on the back line, but that might be just a trial. He might move up when Chesterfield have got possession. We'll see. No, he's staying further back as Shackelford throws into Mandeville. Shackelford again, green, lime green, mint green boots on. He's played it behind Horton, but Horton just come back and fetch it. Now Grimes, stay away, pressing. The pressing has not ceased, has it, from Woking in this game. Very, very fit and very, very willing to work. But at least 3-1 here. Throwing to Chesterfield once more down this right-hand side. We've had 5 of the 9 minutes, so it's got to be bang. Oh, a free kick. Oh, good say. Shackelford took a free kick there. I thought, I didn't realise he gave him a free kick. He hadn't.
No, he's saying Shackelford's saying the linesman gave told him.
Oh, right, okay. So Palmer on the halfway line plays it to Grimes, still on the halfway line to Dobra. Not been in the game in the last 5 or 6 minutes as much as he has been for the previous 35 in this second half. Takes the throw to Grimes. Stab forward for Akinola, and he just couldn't quite get around his man. Cleared by Woking, but picked up by Grimes. Now Banks, who's playing almost like quarterback position, isn't he, at the moment? When the ball comes back, it's Shackelford down the right-hand side, just outside the box. He's got 2 Cards players in front of him. A little bit of a step over, plays it into Banks, and it's now with Mandeville. Gets a shot in, blocked at source, cleared out for a throw-in by Woking, just as Banks was thinking he might be on for a shot. But 6 of the 9. Mandeville plays it infield towards OK Boland, back to Mandeville. Cross comes in, not a bad one. And it just couldn't be gathered by Dobber. Just too high for Quigley. Not gathered by Dobber in a good position. Cleared away. Grimes chips it towards Horton. He's behind the line. He's got to get this one in. Crossing, and it's Akinola. Lays it back to Dobra, just in the D. And now Banks and Shackelford once more. It's crowded. Oh, all right. I was just looking what the options of the crossing were, and I think he just lost concentration, and that rolled out for a goal kick.
Yeah, I think it was for a ball for OK Boolan to try and run in behind, and he'd sort of half gone, then stopped because the space had sort of disappeared. The Woking players had closed the space, and Shackelford had looked up and then looked down at the ball and played the pass just as he'd stopped. So a bit of misunderstanding there, and frustrating when we were on the edge of the penalty area. But
Solihull have won at York, Southend have won at Maidenhead, Oldham will beat Dagenham and Redbridge, and Barnet 2-1 at Halifax, not finished yet. Man of the match, Jamie?
Looking through, I'm glad you didn't ask me at half time, Phil, because it was an impossible decision. Second half, much improved all over. I think there's two players in it for me at the moment. I can't go to the back line or anyone there when we've conceded 3, so I'm looking at Mandeville and Dobber. I think they're the ones in the running today, and probably just for the goal.
Let's just see what OK Boolan can do here. Yeah, just for the goal, Mandeville.
Yeah, just for the great strike, great finish. So just for the goal today.
Delivery.
Handball.
Surely
handball.
Yeah, these big shouts for handball on the part. Not so much from the cop, because the cop's almost empty.
Nobody, and I thought that was handball, to be honest. But just for the goal. And as I say, I think the second half, they're the 2 players who've sort of made a little bit happen. I think Dobra's been busy. Oh, there's a stupid fan on the pitch now.
Just what we need.
So yeah, for the goal, it was the highlight of the game for Chesterfield in a way. It was a great strike, great volley. Gave us a bit of hope early after half time. So I'll go for Liam Mandeville today.
And like I say, I think Mandeville and Dobber have been the two that in this second half made it look as though Chesterfield could possibly get back into the game.
Yeah, I think so.
There's 15 seconds of the additional 9 minutes left. Might be another 30 seconds to add on to that. I think the best we can hope for now is a 3-2. As the ball out with Horton on the halfway line, stabbed forward towards Dobber. Good tackle, strong tackle. And there goes the full-time whistle. Chesterfield 1, Woking 3, and so much of the damage, Jebby, had done in that opening 8 minutes. Jamie Dale making it 2-0 after just 8 minutes when Chesterfield were all at sea. And if we thought it was bad, the third goal would be even worse before Jim Kellerman, the former sparring, were in it after another peacekeeping shocking, indefensible defending.
Yeah, as you say, they started off the first 5 or 6. It was frantic and nobody got the foot on the. That was down to Woking, their energy, their speed, the glimpses of it, especially down our right hand side in the first 5 minutes, and that one did in the end. The first goal, we sort of had the ball up here, we overcommitted. 4 or 5 blue shirts forward.
Time, folks.
I understand there's wanting to start quickly, but
Chesterfield 1, Woking 3. Hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. Like, subscribe, and notification, get the post. I'll see you guys on Saturday for Chesterfield versus Notts County in the National League. Guys, subscribe to the notification boost.